From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for August 27th, 2026, and these are the stories we are covering at this hour. Brazil's government said on Wednesday it filed a lawsuit in the federal court against Discord, the popular platform for gamers to communicate online, seeking damages of 500 million reals, which is about $97 million for the company's alleged failure to protect children online. The move comes in the wake of a July suicide case linked to the platform. Earlier this month, Brazil's government pushed Discord to suspend its live broadcasts in relation to the incident. The Solicitor General's office for President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva said in a statement the damages it is seeking from Discord are due to alleged collective psychological harm it has allowed. Discord in Brazil said in a statement that the move by the country's government is disproportionate and does not accurately reflect Discord's approach to safety and compliance with Brazilian law. Brazil's government's 25-page-long lawsuit, which was obtained by the Associated Press, says there are severe gaps in its age verification systems and user safety protections. The company has committed direct violations to a number of obligations and protected norms of Brazilian law regarding the special protections and safety of vulnerable groups, including children and teenagers, Brazil's Solicitor General's office said. Turning to news from the United States, Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook said the Trump administration has no legal basis to remove her from the central bank's governing board in a letter late Wednesday, responding to renewed threats from the White House. Trump first sought to fire Cook a year ago over allegations that she committed mortgage fraud, which she denies. The charge has not been proven or considered in court. The Supreme Court ruled that Cook could remain in her position while the case is litigated. The justices also said Trump could try to fire her again if he provided proper notice and a chance to contest it. A White House aide earlier this month had given Cook until Wednesday to respond. For the second time in a year, we have explained why there is no legal basis for President Trump to remove Governor Cook for cause, her attorneys Abby Lowell and Norman Eisen said in a statement. An inadvertent error is not fraud, as the president and a third of his cabinet should know, because they reportedly did the same thing. These attacks on Governor Cook are not about real estate paperwork. They are an attempt by President Trump to force the Federal Reserve to bend to his will. And finally, a small plane crashed into shallow waters next to a remote coastal town in Alaska on Wednesday, and rescuers were forced to wait for the tide to go out to reach it, according to officials. It was not immediately clear how many people were on board and whether anyone survived. The plane crashed just after taking off from the airport in the small coastal town of Seldovia, about 136 miles southwest of Anchorage, according to Clint Johnson, the National Transportation Safety Board's Alaska region chief. The aircraft was submerged in about 15 feet of water in the Seldovia Slough near the shore, he said. The Piper PA-24-260 was able to hold 1 to 4 people, according to the National Transportation Safety Board. State troopers were waiting for the tide to go out Wednesday evening to reach the aircraft, according to Johnson. Hopefully, we'll have a little bit more information as far as the condition of the wreckage and obviously the number of folks on board after the troopers make it to the site there, he said. Again, the NTSB is investigating the crash. Less than a week earlier, another plane crashed at a remote military site in western Alaska, killing all 8 people on board. The aircraft had been making its second runway approach in heavy fog, and its pilots could not see the gravel airstrip, authorities said. That's the news for this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the homepage at paequality.com, Roku, Alexa, and wherever you find streaming radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.